why would you want to, like, say for example, if you're, you got something that's making you money, like niche or something, why are you going to tell everybody else? Like, obviously, you know what I mean, you want to have the advantage in the
Well,
market.
everybody complains about the foreigners and all that coming in and underbid anything because they just don't know any better. You know what I mean? If let's say
Well, it's not
let's
about
pick a
that,
lane,
but it's not about they don't
you
know
know,
any better, bro. Like, they're getting taken advantage of. But say for example, we're going to use Happy Photo as an
exactly,
example, right? So say you got like these
exactly. So
Indian companies, they bring these
let's give
drivers
them.
here, bro, and then they're paying them 30 cents. Okay, so if you're paying your driver 30 cents less a mile, right? When you call a
Uh
broker
huh.
to get a load, like if you beat me by 15 cents, you're still ahead 15 cents because you're paying the driver
Okay,
30
but
cents less.
let me tell you this. Okay, whenever you call a broker or something per se, right?
Okay?
And you know what, you offer them a rate, they tell you no, right? And then they're saying, hey, you know what? But the drivers are not asking for any more money, right? Because we're not on the same page. Okay, and the broker thinks that hey, if he doesn't take it, somebody else will, because they do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're completely out of sync with each other. We should be networking. We don't have to like each other. You know what I mean? But as long as my information helps you, that's what it's all about. Okay? And I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up, okay? But like I said, this is not, I'm not selling, I'm not buying anything or whatever. But you know what? Like 10 drivers got together and we developed an app. It's carrier-tools.com. It's all about networking with each other. It's completely free of charge. Okay? We want us to communicate because the only way we're going to be able to survive this industry is for us to communicate with each other. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can't.
Teaching our peers, showing what we're doing. That's the only way I think
Yeah, but it kind of like it's
it's
all
gonna
like
make
on
it
you, bro.
easier.
Like if you're jumping in and not knowing anything, then like, that's kind of like on you. Then you can reach out and ask people, but I mean, like I get what you're saying, bro. But in order for like anything to happen, like everybody have to be like united, and like if people said park your trucks and do that kind of shit, but nobody's ever gonna do that. Somebody else is
United
gonna.
through information. United through
Well, dude,
information.
information, dude, it's
Wait,
2025, bro.
what kind of
Information is
information? What kind
out
of
there
information?
everywhere, bro. Like, dude, like I tell my fucking kids, dude, if they ask me like how to do something, go jump on YouTube and fucking figure out. You think when I was little, I could go on YouTube and find any kind of information I want? Any
Right.
information you want is out there, bro. It's just people don't want to find out. That's on them, dude.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it.
Yeah. But then again, remember, I mean, there's not a school for an owner operator. It's just they don't teach how to do that. You know, and they use that to your advantage. I mean, to their advantage.
But yeah, but whose fault is that then? At that point, it's the owner operator's fault.
But exactly,
But
and
that
why?
brings you
Because
back
they're
to
not
that point.
informed.
All the information's out there, bro. If you don't look it up yourself, then it's on you.
Yeah, but then again, we have brought this up together in one page that's just for the drivers. You know what I mean? Carrier-tool.com. Like I said, it's completely free of charge. I'm not plugging anything that is gonna bring me money or anything like that. It's all about us networking with each other, and then when you have a question, somebody that's done a lane will answer or have a posted rate how much the load is moving in real time. Now, we all look at DAT, ITS, and all that as being the greatest tool ever made, the greatest thing after sliced bread, and it's not. Because you know what they tell you? Oh, but the average of the lane for the last 30 days, this and that. Yeah, sure, that's what they've been posting. But the real time or the real rate after negotiated, is it being posted? No, it's not.
Yeah,
You
but
know
that's
what?
but
So
that's not what
it's
it's
up
there
to
for.
us to bring it up.
Yeah, but that's not what it's there for, dude. Like you can't take that
I
as
understand.
you
Oh,
can't take that as Bible, bro. You got that's only a
yes,
tool
for sure,
to help you go to
for sure,
better
but
markets.
what's the percentage of people using that as a tool?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm
A
over here
lot.
plugging it so people use it so they benefit from it. You know what I mean? Then you got people talking shit to me saying, "Oh, this ain't accurate, this and that." Then go blind, then, bro. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but DAT is not the right tool, brother. DIT is not the right tool.
how
It's
is it
just
not the right
not.
tool?
Yeah, because it's not. Because it's only posted the average of the link that the broker posted.
But that's not the point of
If you
using
do,
that, bro. Like, if you're looking at like averages, the whole point is to set yourself up in better markets. That's the point of it. Not the point of it is
but
not to
what's
know
a
the
better
rate.
market anymore? What's a better market anymore? When you know what I mean. If you don't know the rate, you're gonna mess up the market to begin with. If you don't know what you're doing, it's all about learning. It's all about educating
Yeah,
yourself.
but in my opinion, like you're like telling people to do the opposite of the right thing, bro.
What do you mean opposite of the right thing?
Because
It's not the opposite of the right thing.
because
I'm talking about
the whole
getting
point
educated.
of making money in trucking, if you're an owner operator, is to position yourself in markets which allow you to get the most money possible. So the whole point is to position yourself in a good market.
Right. But then again, how does an owner operator what the better market is?
But that's what they have to do their research, like the DAT hot markets. Look at that.
Exactly. That's the reason why we brought out that, you know what, and DAT and IT is not it. It's just not it.
Well, I completely disagree with you.
Hey, Happy, what's new in your world today, buddy?
What's that?
Hey, Roger.
What's new in your world today, buddy?
What's new in my world?
Nothing, man. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
no,
Like,
you,
what the hell's
you
wrong
just
with
talking
you?
to his
Fucking
boss.
doing like rhino trank or something?
No,
What
nothing's new, man. I mean, I was. Say what?
are you doing, like a rhino trank, dude, or something? You got depressed and started doing drugs because you over to Dallas or what?
What?
No, I didn't do drugs. I ordered a case of. I ordered a 6-pack on Friday. I drank that. I was chilling, bro.
Pretty lame, bro.
I didn't pick up any cheap load. You know, I don't pick up cheap freight, so that's why I had
But
to sit.
but what's a cheap rate to you? What's a good rate to
Cheap
you?
rate at anything under than $2 per mile.
Okay, what's a
in
good
this
rate
market,
for
in
you?
this in today's market.
Okay, but you know
Well, it
about
depends.
you know what? I mean, just over $2 a mile, you still in your break-even point, right?
No, I didn't say $2 per mile is a good rate. Like that's not obviously. I would need more than that from Dallas to
Okay,
Dallas to Jersey. Yeah.
but let me ask you something,
I
bro.
said
What's
230,
your
like
operating
230.
cost? Oh, yeah, what's your operating
Operating
cost per
cost is
mile?
around. Holy shit, bro. Operating cost. Yeah. Well, first of all, why are you grilling? Why are you pressing me, bro? Like we can have a conversation. We can have a friendly conversation.
I'm not.
All right.
No, not at all. Don't. No. I'm not being friendly, but I'm
Okay.
asking, what's your operating cost?
All right. My operating cost. So it's around $165 a mile, $1.65 a mile.
No,
But
it's-
I keep it on the high end. So I'll go like
Okay, actually, you're
$1.75,
doing
$1.80.
okay. You're below your cost of operation. You're not thinking about insurance. You're not thinking about the driver
see, that
pay.
doesn't make
You're
fucking
not thinking
sense.
about replacement cost of your unit because it's not going
Dude,
to last forever.
$1.40
I mean, it's
per
about
mile could be a good
$2.35.
rate, my guy. Do you know that, right?
No, it's
It
not.
could be.
No, all
100%.
my expenses, man. That's
No,
my
hold
operating
on.
cost.
But
That's,
$1.40 per mile could be a good rate. Say you take a load going 1,000 miles and you get like $3.50 per mile, and you go to a shitty market. You could take a load in the shitty market for $1.40 per mile to a butter market, and your average is still above 220, 230, 240, 250.
No,
Well, that's why, like,
it's
what you're
still
saying,
230 to
no,
40
what
to
you're saying is
50.
what-
You're breaking even. It's
you're not
just breaking
bro,
even.
at that point, dude. If you,
yo,
like,
but what's the argument? Yo, well, what's the point? Like, all right, I'm not trying to be rude, right? But like,
Yeah,
I don't mean
that's
this
a
in like a
first.
rude way. But what's the point? Like, what's the argument? Like, what are we arguing here?
Was the argument?
Yeah.
I have no
Like-
argument whatsoever.
No.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
are
like,
you trying to like make a point like as far as like sticking together? Is that
Exactly through information.
yeah, but
Through
you're- but
networking.
bro, you're giving up
No,
bad
but
information.
hold
dude.
up. Yeah, Bobby, wait. What kind of information? So give me an example of like information that we can share, like as owner
Okay,
operators. So give me like some examples.
Yo.
Okay, all right. Let me tell you this.
Yo.
Let me ask
Yo,
you:
mute him.
is there a school?
Yo, shut your baby up, bro.
Hey, don't say that.
Is there a school for the owner operator?
Is there a school? No, there's not a school.
Okay, exactly. So we need to learn from each other, right?
Well, yeah, I mean that's how we learn.
Okay.
That's how I learned.
Networking.
You know, you start as a company driver.
Networking.
Yeah,
Networking.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what? Me and a couple guys, about 10 guys, we developed a website. Then again, I'm not selling you anything. Completely free of charge. Carrier-tools.com.
I
Okay.
understand, right?
Okay,
Sure,
you know
John,
what?
what I'm
it's
asking
something-
you-
it's
It's something
You
about
mentioned it 16 times already, bro.
no, actually
Bobby,
4.
17.
Well,
17
Yeah, well,
times.
what I'm asking
Four,
you, right?
four.
Yo, yeah, you're not. Yo, one second.
Yeah.
Give me an example of like information that we can share. Like, so you mentioned rates,
Exactly.
right? Like low rates for like lane stuff.
Yeah.
If you share that, then the next guy's gonna come in and undercut, and then he's gonna take the lane. He's gonna undercut us.
Yeah,
like,
but
he's
if
gonna
you tell
undercut
the
by $100, he's gonna
customer,
get he's obviously gonna get the look.
if you tell that to the customer, if you tell the customer, yeah, but you don't have to tell the customer.
Tell
Just
the
tell
customer
how much
what?
the lane is moving for.
Bro,
You know, if I'm telling you the customer or I'm telling you the broker, sure.
bro, whatever your website
You cannot
is,
go on there, vet it.
people need to not go on there because they're gonna get super bad information, dude. That's what I'm. Dude, you are.
You know, you're
are
not
literally
understanding at
giving
all.
out
'Cause
bad
you know what?
information, bro.
No, you're literally not knowing what you're talking
Bobby's
about.
a broker.
Why?
Bobby's a broker, so he's
Whoa.
most likely not gonna.
What are you doing telling Bobby he doesn't
Double
know what he's
broker.
talking about?
Okay, well, he just told me I didn't know what I was talking about.
100%,
Bobby, can you mute him?
100%. You are giving bad information.
You know what
bro.
you know what, brother? You know what? And I tell you what, I commend you to this for this. You're doing a great job. by making those phone calls, by the transparency and all that.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm
doing
not
a
for
good job.
broker. I'm not for broker
What's that?
transparency. I'm against broker
You
transparency. It's in the disclaimer if you read on the video.
oh no, I actually
So,
didn't know
Bob, you're
that. I
against the
thought you were doing
rules.
completely the opposite.
No, I'm showing people how stupid it is to call a broker and ask for what their customers paying them. Like it makes no damn sense, and a lot of people are getting that confused.
What do you mean? Doesn't make sense?
Yeah, that's the
Like,
stupidest thing in the
think
world,
of
bro.
this. Do you think
But
Kraft
it's a
Foods?
rule. It's a rule.
It's not. You waived your right when you signed the broker carrier agreement.
Yeah, but I mean, you're being coerced for that. That's not right.
Then don't use that
That's
broker.
the problem,
unless
Bobby.
how-
That's the
how
problem
many
right there.
brokers you're not going to
Every
use.
broker,
Huh?
Bobby, every broker does that.
I know
So,
that.
Oh, so I understand. I
every
understand.
broker
Now,
has a
now
waiver
that
in
you're
their
talking,
contract.
and and I understand that you're completely against the website because you don't want people to know.
I'm
So
giving
that's
people
bad
free
information.
I jump on here and give people free information, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Like for free.
I'm here. I'm giving them free information
I
too,
understand,
but I'm
but
giving
you're-
free
but you're,
information
like,
in
But you are,
real
you are
time.
literally like telling people that what you're telling people to do, like you're telling them not to check market maps. You're telling them don't take cheap loads.
No, what through the AT and ITS?
Makes
What
sense.
through the AT? What through the AT and ITS?
Yeah,
Sir,
exactly.
do you know Vince at Truckers United?
Go just through the matrix?
Sir,
What?
do you know
No.
Vince at Truckers United now?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I do know him. Yeah, I have talked to him. Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a very good friend of yours.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
There, Roger goes with a jab. Roger threw a jab right there. He's not even in the
No, it's
live,
not,
and he
'cause
threw
you-
a jab.
What's that? What's that?
No, it's Roger. Roger's like talking shit about that guy. He's not even in the live,
Yeah.
and he's throwing jabs at him.
Exactly. And
Okay, so,
don't do that.
Okay, I got a question.
Don't
for you,
do that.
buddy. So you're,
'Cause
if
you
you're
know what? I
saying-
understand.
If you're
You know
saying
what?
DAT is bad place or to check the markets, then how do you check your markets?
Yes.
Tell us.
Why do I check my market?
How?
Hey,
How
you
do
know
you
what? I
check your
check with my peers and see if people. I check with my peers. You know,
Word of
people that
mouth.
know that done the lane before.
You check your
That done
markets
that
through
load
word of
before.
mouth.
Done that load before.
So
Oh,
instead
yeah, I
of
mean
using
that's
the
how we used to
biggest-
do it. Yes.
So instead of using the biggest
That's what we used to do
billboards
it.
statistics, which are updated by the hour,
Yeah,
you are using
that is
word
highly
of mouth.
manipulated, sir. That is
No, he
that
has
is
a
highly
point. Yo, Bobby, he has a
manipulated.
point. Yeah, he has a point.
That is highly manipulated.
Yo, Bobby, let me ask you this, right? TQL posts the same load
Yeah.
from different city. It's the same load. It's one load, but they'll post it like 25 times.
Mhm.
So that's manipulation. You know, like
Yeah,
obviously
it's
it's
not
gonna
100%.
manipulate the
I always
data.
say that, but when you have 10,000 loads posted in like 500 trucks, then that's a huge gap, bro. Which I tell people the same shit all the time as well. You gotta just because the market's red doesn't mean you go to it. You gotta do better.
Hey, load shark.
Yes,
up?
sir.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Well, what do you
Yeah,
think?
go
So I
ahead.
made this point to Bobby, and I made this point to Bobby one time. It was a couple lives ago. What do you
Yeah, go ahead.
think about posting a truck on DAT? Like I don't know if
I-
truck stop you can do the same thing, but I think you can, or ITS, right? But what do you think about posting your truck on DAT?
I
as
wouldn't
an
do it.
operator?
I wouldn't do it.
Do you think it gives the brokers data as far as like how many trucks are in the area?
Well,
Do you think
you know
like, it
what?
helps them determine?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this. I think we're so gone that you know what? Remember that? What's the name of that new thing that you got to do onboarding? What's the name? I forgot.
Highway,
the RMIS and all highway and all that. They already know.
yeah.
They already know truck density. So with that,
Yeah,
so
that's
you know
a
it's too
problem.
late. Exactly, it's a problem.
Bro,
It's not too late. I wouldn't say
you
that.
see, like
You
I
can
mean,
always
it's
fight
pretty
back. You
late.
can always
as
turn
owner
it off.
pretty
operators,
late,
bro, you
yeah.
guys, I understand why you guys are crying you're not making money. Because if you're in a good market, you don't post your truck, you don't allow that desperate broker to call you and offer you loads or for you to be able to quote up some stupid rate and later they might call you back and actually give you that money.
Nah,
but-
Bobby, that's
but-
not.
Dude, whatever.
Nah.
Do your own thing. Keep doing whatever.
You
the fuck
know
you're doing,
what? I understand where you're coming from. You know what? And I thought it was a different kind of thing. You know what? You know what? Is anybody? You know what? I appreciate you putting me in the box, but I guess we're not gonna understand because we're calling from two different sides. You
Hey,
know what I
Low Shark,
mean?
Bobby's
And
a
I tell you
broker,
what,
bro.
and I've been on the
You have to
broker
understand
side
that.
as well. You know what? And I've done RFQs and RFPs and all that. So it's just
Yeah.
we just agree to disagree.
That's fine with me, bro.
All right. Well,
Yo,
well, thank you guys.
Bobby's a broker.
God bless
Bobby's
you
one of
and
the
see you guys
brokers for
later.
C.H. Robinson. All right, he's obviously not gonna.
Dude, if
Be on
you
the same
guys are
page
sitting
as
here
the owner
telling people
operator.
not to post their trucks on DAT when you could literally, those in my lifetime when I used to dispatch trucks, those are the best rates I got was from brokers calling me and me giving them stupid high quotes and then calling me back and give it to me because they're desperate. You guys are telling people not to post trucks on DAT. You guys are trying to help
Yeah,
people.
if you post a truck, you're gonna give brokers data.
What
Yeah.
fucking data, dude? What are you talking about? What, dude? You guys are seriously like,
Bro, brokers are gonna
retarded.
know how many trucks are in an area at a given time. That's the data.
Dude, oh my god. So how do you plan on making money if you're not able to crack? Then you cry about brokers like not paying you guys enough and they're keeping too much. But when you have an opportunity in the hot market to crack a broker for a lot of money, you want to post your trucks. You don't want data out there. That's like, dude, like, and then you guys are wondering why the
Holy
fuck you're not
shit.
making money.
Yeah, because the brokers are keeping all the
Look,
money.
am I
That's
going
why.
bus loads to get from brokers calling my truck? Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's how you actually like build relationships with brokers, bro. Because they call you, they're in a bind, do them a favor, you take a load they couldn't move, and then later they're gonna start building relationships with you. Like, and you guys are out here like saying don't use DAT to look at hot markets, don't post your trucks on DAT. Dude, this is bad fucking advice, bro.